I want to take you back to before you were drafted. It becomes clear you're likely going to be going to the Clippers. You go to Google to start searching, and what do you find out?
Most of the things that came up on Google, when the Clippers said they were going to draft me, I searched the whole franchise, really, and then you go down a rabbit hole on Wikipedia, and you're on Donald Sterling's page, and you get to like the section where it talks about lawsuits, and you're like, whoa, like this is it's a long list of lawsuits and things that have been brought against him. And at like 19 years old, you're kind of just like, all right, well that sucks. But
because wasn't one of the first things that came up was Donald Sterling is racist.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was like an article or something. But at like 19, when your whole dream is to play in the NBA, and like you're like, oh, this team is going to give me a chance to do that, you're just kind of like, all right, whether I should have stood up and said something or made a big deal about it, it's just like I wasn't mentally or emotionally mature enough to do that at the time.
Tell about the white party.
Yeah, I've told the story sometimes.
I know, it's a pretty remarkable story.
So like when I first got drafted, and this had to be on 4th of July.
And almost comical now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably
comical
not
now.
then.
Miserable at the time.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, Donald Sterling wants you to come to his white party. And I was like, that makes sense. So they're like, you have to wear all white. So I remember I had to like go find some like white shorts that you could wear to a party, white T-shirt. I just show up and I'm by myself in this car, like pulling up to this house in Malibu, and then somebody from the team meets me there, and then like, okay, Donald wants to come out, and he comes out with like, I don't know, like a group of 6 people, and they're all in white. Donald Sterling's in all black. And I was like, that's okay, all right. So then he like comes up, introduces himself, and then literally walks me around the party for what felt like an hour and a half, like by the hand. He would walk me around, and he would like introduce me to the people at his party, and he would be like, this is Blake, our fabulous new draft pick. I would just kind of like shake everybody's hands and talk and do that thing, and then he would grab my hand and he'd lead me to the next person. And again, I'm 19 or 20, and I was just kind of like, all right, like here we go. Right. I didn't know what to do. Like this guy owns the team. Every conversation was pretty much the same thing. I remember one guy looked at me as I was walking off, and he just goes, just keep smiling, man. It'll be over soon. I was like, thanks. I appreciate it.
Tell about the Baron Davis incident when like Sterling was sitting on the sidelines and.
Oh yeah. I think Baron maybe at the free throw line or something. Sterling was like just going nuts on him during a game about playing bad or something like that. I wasn't even playing it. This was when I was sitting out. And at the time, the arenas were, like, for Clippers games, it was like half empty or half full, however you want to look at it. So it was like very quiet in there. And I couldn't really hear exactly what he was saying, but it was just kind of like obvious that this was weird.
Did you talk to Baron after that?
Oh, I think Baron like spoke about it, but honestly, man, the sad thing is, there was just kind of like, yeah. Like that was, that was crazy, but that's like, that's Donald Sterling.
Explain how everything changed once Balmer became owner.
Donald Sterling just like, I think he liked owning the team, but he didn't care whether we were, whether it was good or not. I think he was just kind of like, I own this team, I get to go to these games sometimes, and it's a thing. Balmer like cares about winning, and loves basketball, loves sports, and when in any organization at the top, like if things are the right way at the top, then that'll like seep down and that's gives you a chance to be a good organization or a good company, whatever it is. And one owner went out, and one owner came in, you could just tell the difference, right away. It wasn't just like overnight, but things like slowly changed, over the course of the next like 4, 5 years, whatever it was.
A lot of the staff was no longer on temp contracts. Right?
Yeah, exactly. When people feel secure and people feel wanted and feel like they're being appreciated, like, it makes people work harder. It makes people enjoy coming to work, and that's what changed.